Welcome back to another Project Justice devlog, where in today's episode we're going to see how well I try and implement artificial intelligence to my game in Unreal Engine. Hello everyone and welcome back to another devlog. In this episode we talk about AI. Yeah, that's right, we're starting to do AI in this episode, so strap yourselves in, it's going to be a doozy. Now, if any of you who have made video games would understand my pain when I say that AI is hard, like really hard, and it can be very challenging, especially in Unreal Engine. But I at least wanted to try and start doing AI now, so that way we have got a minimum viable product to actually be able to use when I can show it off to you guys. So the first attempt I made, I did it via hard coding the actual AI itself, and it did not go very well. It turns out that trying to hard code AI is very hard and not easy, and a lot of things can go wrong, and it turned out that a lot of things went wrong, and the AI just was not working, it wasn't moving, it wasn't really doing anything, it wasn't reacting to my actions and inputs in the game, and therefore I had to scrap it, unfortunately. The next thing I did was I tried to do hard coding with a bit of some AI spawn sensing with targeted locations of different points of its patrol paths. That seemed to work, but what I found was it was very predictable and it didn't really feel like it was traditional AI in the sense. It was a good start off base, but I felt like I could do a bit more than that. And I remember when Gorka Games did a tutorial on how to be able to implement AI to the Inferma Games template to be able to make something. And so I followed that and did get AI that was able to actually, when they see the player, would come up to them and actually deal damage. And because of that, there are some issues that I found where the AI doesn't actually do damage, but it is moving, it is actually chasing the player, it is actually doing something, it is doing a melee animations, so there is that. So that's where we're at with AI at the moment. Could be a lot better, but hey, at least we do have something. And something is better than nothing. But hey, it's not all bad news, because I also took the time to be able to do a little bit of some more creativity. If you haven't seen it in the thumbnail, I actually have made the logo for Project Justice, and here's how that went. Now, you'll have to forgive me here. Yes, I am using ChatGPT to help me come up with some concepts, but not actually making the work for me, just being able to generate some ideas and be able to help me with my workflow. And so, I asked ChatGPT to help me give some ideas of what my logo for my game should look like, and it gave me some ideas. I had to take a few goes to be able to get there, but there was 4 different title logos that it came up for me that they all looked really nice. But the one I really liked the most was the one that had the Project Justice as their own words in their title, and I really liked that one the most. I began with just creating the words Project and Justice. And for the graphic design nerds out there, you know who you are. I used the fonts New Academy and, hang on, let me just actually check back on this. ROG Sans Serif STD. Right, okay, cool, lovely. I made the word project into white, I put the word justice into orange, then I added a mask concrete texture onto justice, and then we have Project Justice, and here is the result of that. So all in all, not great, but not too bad. It's been a bit of a mixed bag. I think in terms of AI, I'm going to have to do a lot better than this. I'm going to have to look into it a bit more. But in terms of real brand recognition, in terms of the game that I'm making, we do have actually something. I also made a white logo to be able to complement the different devlog thumbnails and other kinds of branding. But the actual Project Justice logo, that's the main logo for the game. Yeah, in the game. Not so much in the thumbnails of the devlogs. Maybe in marketing material, we'll see. We'll see. But that's more of a long distance, long term thing, rather than right here, right now. But that's about it. I do apologise for kind of funking it with the AI, but AI is hard. Like, really hard. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please do let me know what you found interesting. Did you find that my blunders were actually very interesting, or do you feel like I could have done a lot better? Do you like the logo? Do you think I was really good at making the logo, or are you just going to be a very critical graphic designer that's going to take apart everything that I do every single time I do graphic design? But with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.